I was taught that, if you do the right thing, good things will happen to you. So I was always a pretty good kid. Throughout high school, throughout college, I kind of was just lost, really, just kind of making dumb decisions. That's when I met my girlfriend, Nicole, who's now my wife. And, she took me to church. And I remember walking in the first time and just being like, wow, like, this is not what I thought church could be or what I remember it to be. So that's when I really started asking the hard questions. And that was about the time I left for boot camp. I got baptized on Parris Island, South Carolina at boot camp. And it was a really just amazing how God works in His timing, because I don't think I would have been able to make it through boot camp or a deployment without Him. I was supposed to be a driver, and I was 1/4 of an inch too tall, so then I became a machine gunner, and that was the most terrifying experience of my life. And I think it was, God putting me maybe in that, awful position where He was like, listen, you got to really start to lean on me and come to me with everything. I came back in 2012, and then I got married in 2013 to my beautiful bride, and then we moved down to New Jersey. So we were probably going here for a couple months, if that, and we heard about the mission trips that Hoboken Grace offered, and we saw the Guatemala one. We decided as a couple that this is something we really wanted to do. And with the support of Hoboken Grace, setting up the fundraising page and giving you the step-by-steps what to do. Thanks be to God, we were able to raise all the money we needed, and a couple months later, we were on a plane to Guatemala with a bunch of strangers that we didn't even really know. So we worked with Potter's House, which is a nonprofit that is located right outside of the dump, which is where we did our work, and had a selected family that we were to build a house for, and within a week we built them a house, which was the greatest feeling ever, especially to see what they were living in, before. The kids were definitely the highlight, I'd say. I mean, you're walking through the dump to where you're going to be working for the day, and they migrate towards us. When we're not working on the house, we're playing soccer or playing football or just sitting there and reading with them. That was a big joy, getting to see them smile, and that was definitely a highlight. Personally, how close I felt to the Lord was just, I can't really put it into words. My marriage grew stronger. Serving alongside my wife was amazing, and I think there's probably a misconception of, what people think is, really cool to be in Iraq or Afghanistan or overseas, to be fighting for the country. It's definitely an honor, but it's nowhere near as gratifying as, serving the Lord, which was what Guatemala was. It was the best week that I have to memory, and I can't wait to go back.